So recently, Adam22 of the No Jumper podcast has let somebody else finagle with his wife. So Adam22 is this sort of hip hop podcaster, right? Like he's very influential and very popular in the sort of hip hop scene. Now, the problem with him is that one, he made a blog post admitting to having sex with a 16-year-old and saying if statutory rape is wrong, then I don't want to be right. And you can interpret that how you will. I personally think he's kind of a fucking creep for that. However, I also think letting some dude fuck your wife to make a porno is, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. So Adam has been together with his wife for 7 years, right? Like they've been dating and they got married in May, right? And that's okay, right? That's acceptable. They do porn together, right? They've had threesomes with him, his wife, and other women before, right? But he's never once let somebody fuck his wife, right? Like that's like never happened to him, right? And rightfully so, because that's wrong, right? Like forgive me, call me sexist, right? Like my friend Chleepy said it pretty goddamn well. Call me sexist, call me insecure, but that's fucked up, You're fucking weird for that. Like anybody who has an open relationship, good on you if it works, but you're a fucking freak, right? Like, I'm sorry, man. Monogamy is the way to go, in my opinion. This is like, it's embarrassing, right? And he's quite clearly uncomfortable. Like when it happened, you could tell he was like slightly uncomfortable with it. And now he's already come out after the fact and he's like, yeah, that was a bad idea.
So I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a porn perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. But no other guys is busting her coochie and ass out.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
She kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You should have said no.
I said that I wanted
You
her
already
to do
got
it. I'm
millions
like,
on top of millions of dollars, Adam. You didn't have to do that shit.
fair. I don't think it should be a big deal. Yeah. But then after she actually did it, I'm not going to lie, I did feel kind of odd.
And we're all sitting here thinking, yeah, we fucking know, you little creep, right? Like, this dude's weird, right? He's like, of course somebody who's weird enough to have sex with a 16-year-old would be weird enough to let a gigantic black guy fuck his wife. He's strange, right? Like, of course it was a lot of money, right? She got offered a lot of money to make that video. But here's the thing, that doesn't make it any righter, right? That doesn't make it less wrong. That doesn't improve the scenario or the situation. You just got cucked, bro, and now the internet isn't gonna let you down for it. The internet is gonna make sure everybody's aware that you just got cucked, dude. Like, you're screwed, brother. It's all over. It's not going up from here. You're done. This is like the floor for this guy, right? And and on top of that, like, the whole like 16-year-old thing, like, that's fucked up. That's majorly fucked. That's like not acceptable in the slightest. And I don't know how the fuck he got away with that. He keeps saying like people misinterpreted the blog post. No, nobody misinterpreted you admitting to having sex with a 16-year-old and saying, yeah, but she looked 19. That's not, no, there's no way you could misinterpret that, right? You just admitted to having sex with a child and then saying, if statutory rape is wrong, then I don't want to be right. That's in air quotes what you said. You're screwed, dude. You've ruined your reputation. And now you've let some dude plow your wife, right? This guy is like the bottom of the barrel. He's like, this is pathetic. This is like actually fucking pathetic, dude. Like, I feel bad for this guy, right? Like, what happened in his life to where he has this much brain rot to let some enormous Dorito-shaped black dude plow his wife, right? Like, that dude, he's sad. He's sad. This guy's tragic, right? He's getting dogged on like everywhere on the internet too. Like, it's not just like YouTube videos. Like on Twitter, rappers are dogging on him. Like, hella influential people are just like destroying this guy, and I mean for good reason, right? The whole 16-year-old thing was brought to light when he put a pedo poacher on the show. And then the pedo poacher went live on Instagram Live and said, you know, I would be a hypocrite calling that bad and then not calling what you did bad. And Adam's like, what? I didn't do anything. And he's like, yeah, you had a blog post where you admitted to having sex with a 16-year-old.
Like, probably like 45 seconds ago.
You just gonna end the live like that, bro?
Yeah, listen, right? Because that here, right? Like, cause like those allegations was something, right? You know, like just can't be. You feel me?
But that's what he admitted. He admitted that himself with something that he typed up.
Where? Yeah.
You want me to read it when he said how old she was and how old he was? Yeah, see, see, look like he wanna bring up shit about other people and all that. But when some shit get brought up about him, regardless if it's in the past, are you reformed?
Oh, who
Is Adam22 reformed? Would he not fuck around with a little girl no more?
Now.
It's crazy that you ended that shit, bro.
We have to.
Like he's come out and say that it's a misinterpretation, like I said. But how the fuck do you misinterpret that? Like I'll put the screenshot up on. I'll put the screenshot up. Tell me how you misinterpret that. How does that get misinterpreted? That's like not possible. That's not humanly possible to misinterpret. Like that's just wrong. Like there's literally like no way you can misinterpret it. Like it's literally impossible to misinterpret something like this, right? Like that's not how the world works. Right? You can't just say that you did something and then go back and like backtrack like crazy and go, actually, you guys just misinterpreted it. Like I didn't actually like do anything wrong. Like this guy he's a freak, dude. Like nobody who looks like this, right? And no offense to people with body art, right? Like body art is cool, right? I'm planning on getting a couple tattoos in my life, but nobody who looks like this takes his shirt off in public and screams something about fentanyl.
That good New York fentanyl.
And then proceeds to let another dude raw dog his wife, and then proceeds to also talk about fucking a 16-year-old. Nobody like this is normal, right? He's a strange guy, right? He's wrong in the head. Let's say that. Yeah, he's a little special. He's a little special up there, up top. Got a couple screws loose, more than a couple. He's got less brain cells than loose screws in his head right now. Like any fucking sudden move could push this guy over, right? Like he's a little freak, he's a little weirdo. But I mean, this guy's fucking weird. Like he doesn't. Oh my god, I hope this guy gets like trashed. I hope he gets trashed even more than he does, right? I have no respect for people who have sex with minors. What the fuck? And then brag about it, right? That shit is gross. That shit is fucking gross. All right, I mean, I hope you guys had a phenomenal 4th of July. Sorry for no upload. I was spending time with my girlfriend and with my family. We had this nice little 4th of July party. But I hope you all had like a wonderful time, and I hope you all got a lot of sun, and I hope you all enjoyed your time, you know? I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. I hope you shot fireworks, and I hope you all around felt happy for the first time in a very long time. All right, bye.
Bro, talk shit, we running him down. He almost moved with a gang, no. That shit is not advised. I've been on my come up, now some people with no rise. They ain't got no money and they not up, no surprise. When I'm rapping, I'm a